Never mind going to med school or law school, the business of drones is taking off in Sarasota. They look like toy helicopters, but when they fly up in the air, these drones aren't child's play. Countless industries are benefiting from the view these remote control cameras can provide. And no one knows that better than Tim Nilsson, who began an internet company called GetFPV.com. FPV stands for First Person View.
And I started that in New York.
3 years ago, Nilsson fell in love with Sarasota after seeing views like this while watching TV in Manhattan.
In a television piece on the Discovery Channel.
So they moved down, and a year later, Nilsson moved his company into this 5,000 square foot warehouse in North Sarasota, but they are already bursting at the seams.
Request approval.
So Wednesday night, Nilsson and his team went to Sarasota City Hall and received planning board approval to build a 24,000 square foot warehouse on this land near Goodrich and 10th Street.
We were very happy to see something happening in this part of town. For a long time, there hasn't been much activity, so this is a great new addition to the neighborhood.
And Schneider admits the city was a bit surprised at the company.
Well, the first time I met with the applicants, it was quite interesting to know that they were dealing with drones. Never thought of Sarasota as having something that was so cutting edge and so current and on trend.
Well, drones are certainly current and on trend, even though the industry could face government regulation soon, which Nilsson says doesn't concern him.
In the day of Prohibition, the government was trying to prevent people from drinking alcohol, and everybody was still drinking alcohol, and alcohol came back with a vengeance. So, it's an example of us as an industry. I think we'll be fine, even if there is regulatory oversight.
In fact, Nilsson already plans to double his staff next year when the new warehouse is done. And those new jobs range from packing to purchasing and product development, Haley.
And Ray, did the planning board have any concerns about approving the company's larger warehouse?
One member did ask if they'll be testing drones outside the warehouse, but Nilsson promised they wouldn't do that.
They probably have one large enough to test them inside. All right, thank you, Ray.